How are you guys doing today? Welcome back to the YouTube channel. Today we are going to do a little bit of an update video. Stay tuned, we got some good stuff coming. Let me tell you a little bit about what we're going to be doing in this video really quick. We're going to be talking about a bunch of things, a big trip that I'm about to go on, what I'm doing with the tugboat, and what else are we doing on the channel in the next few weeks. So stay tuned. This is going to be a really good video, really informational video for the channel. Haven't updated you guys in a while. We just got back from Mud Bash. So stay tuned. Let's hit the intro and then I'll talk to you guys here in just a second. All right, so if you guys can't tell, we are at Jake's shop land right now. And I wanted to come over here to talk about, first and foremost, the tugboat, where it's been, and why you haven't seen it on the channel. Well, ever since I took it out to Utah last year, it has sat here and not moved a single bit. I found a really nice engine for it, and the deal fell through, so I haven't really, focused much on the tugboat at all. So I think, as you guys can't tell by the title and thumbnail of the video, that we're gonna be selling the tugboat. Unfortunately, if you guys think I should keep it, please let me know. We can do some really cool stuff with it. I've had some really good ideas with it. I just can't seem to get it running right. So I think it is time to sell it and invest that money into something that'll do a little bit better on the channel than a go-kart will. Now you guys see the truck over here. It has been sitting probably since March. I don't think it's moved or been turned on since March. The last time I drove it, it got stuck in second gear twice. I need to check the trans fluid. I've got injectors getting sent out for it. And we're gonna do the glow plugs as well as like a tune-up, a general tune-up we need to do on this thing, because I really do wanna drive it. I hate only having one vehicle because the BMW's actually down. I need to talk to you guys about that. So we only have the Explorer right now, and while it's nice to have just one nice reliable vehicle, the exact reason I bought it, it is already racked up about 15,000 miles since I've owned it since the beginning of February. So it is being used up a lot. I might buy a daily, I don't know. I saw some really cool Toyota Corolla wagons up at that place me and Jake went to buy his mini truck at. They're right-hand drive. I might get that just as a daily for now until we get the truck back running and the BMW back running. I don't know yet. Let me know what you guys think I should get for a daily in the comments. But man, there's a lot that needs work here on the MCPG channel. So let's walk over here and talk about a little bit of stuff that I have parked over on this side of the property. So aside from the tugboat, we have the CRF 125 still and the LTZ 400, Z400, whatever you guys want to call it. I am actually going to be driving out to Utah, stopping with a few stops on the way. So we have two really good collabs on the way out there. Stopping in Kansas, stopping in Colorado. So I'm going to be taking Ashley and her dirt bike right here, and gonna be taking the 400 out there with the sand tires. So we're gonna go blast some dunes while we're out in Utah, and then I'm headed to Wyoming with my family for the week. So I won't be making any content in Wyoming, but if you guys know of any other people I should collab with on my cross-country trip, let me know in the comments. Anybody between Salt Lake City and North Carolina. So let me know who I should try to collab with while I'm out there. Now, just recently I've gotten some new tires. The ST is gonna be pulling not this trailer but a smaller trailer. I've recently got some new tires. As you guys can tell, these are absolutely trashed. I'm gonna be putting those on before I head out west because it desperately needs tires. I got some Michelins for it, so it's gonna ride really, really good. Before further ado, let's hop on the 125. I haven't even ridden it yet, and let's go ride around Jake's track for a bit, and let's talk about some plans I have for it. Gosh, I love the look of this car. I was about to get on the bike, but man, look at this thing. My dad actually hooked me up with some vinyl for the Ford symbol and the ST symbol down there. Looks really good, and I got the plate delete down there, so finally the ST's coming together. I need to get some wheels for it. I just gotta get one of the companies. I'm waiting on one of the companies to respond about it. All right. Oh, what am I forgetting? The Saints of Speed gloves. If you guys haven't checked out the glove sponsor for the channel yet, you need to check out Saints of Speed. They got some pretty sick gloves. These are like bombs. I think these gloves are called Bombs Away, but they got a little P51 Mustang with some bombs dropping in. Dude, These are the cleanest gloves on the market. You really can't beat them. All right, first rip on the freaking 125, dude. I'm excited. Brian, if you guys know Ryan, he is coming in at the end of the month, and he's gonna be bringing his 125. So we're gonna do a lot of pit bike riding this summer. I'm excited. We're actually taking this thing out to Ashland. She lives out in Salt Lake right now, so we're taking this thing out to her. We're gonna be riding WR250. If you guys forgot I had that, I still have a Supermoto out in Utah, so we're gonna be riding this and the 250 out there in Utah on the dunes, on the trails, everything in between. So I'm super excited for her to have a nice bike, and she was super stoked about it when she got it last week. So let's fire this thing up and get going. So the weird thing is it doesn't start in gear. Ride around a little bit, get it all warmed up. I need to adjust the clutch. I've got some bars for her. You guys didn't see, we surprised her with some bars. Stock bars are absolutely terrible. They're actually really far back too. Still a little bit of riding around here. Gotta get used to this thing. It's such a longer chassis than the 110, dude. But I really do like having a clutch. You can kind of pop yourself up and over stuff, and it's pretty nice. But yeah, I was gonna try to ride pit bikes with anybody today, but to make this video and kind of compare, you know, this to other pit bikes. But everybody's out of town, man. Everybody's at the Tomahawk race. And so I haven't had anybody to ride with all freaking day. I've hit up literally everybody. Oh, this thing jumps beautifully. Wow, that was a lot of fun. I don't think I'm gonna be taking it off any of these two jumps because I don't know this bike yet, and this thing needs front suspension bad. I'm gonna reach out to Tbolt, see what we can't get out for this thing, but I'm excited to get them on board for building this thing. So if you guys don't know, Ashlyn is my girlfriend. I see a lot of comments asking if she's Garrett's sister or who is she, but she's my girlfriend. I got her this dirt bike at Mud Bash, and she absolutely loves it. She's expressed so much interest in riding with me, and so I thought what better way to get her riding with me more was with a fresh bike. So she has given me full liberty to customize this thing and get this thing looking right for her. So what I think I'm gonna do is prank her with it by cheesing this thing out. I mean, I'm talking like do all the mods that a 6-year-old girl would do to her bicycle to this. I'm talking streamers off the handlebars, funny stickers all over it, maybe some flames, goofy looking headlight. But what she doesn't know is that we'll also afterwards, we'll let her actually help me pick out a graphics kit for this thing, some plastics. We'll get some aftermarket wheels on this thing, some nice tires, even though these are pretty nice as it is. Get Tbolt on board for building this thing full out after we prank her. Gosh, this thing is actually a lot of fun. I love popping the clutch and seat bouncing that right there. It's so much fun. But yeah, that's the play with this thing. She absolutely loves riding dirt bikes with me, and so I'm super stoked that I have somebody to ride with like that. But yeah, I think what we'll do is we'll make a whole video dedicated to reviewing this bike and see what I truly think about it, you know, versus the 110. But if you guys clicked on this video because of the thumbnail and title, let's go ahead and talk about that. I'm gonna get the tugboat out. I'm gonna get the four-wheeler off, and let's have a little chat. All right, I got everything set up so we can continue talking. So let's head over here and talk about some stuff I needed to discuss with you guys. So if you guys can see behind me, I have the tugboat sitting out and the Z400 sitting out. Now, I can go ahead and assure you that we are not selling the Z400. I absolutely love it. I'm a big sport quad guy now, big quad guy now. So I've had a bunch of fun, especially if you watched the last Mud Bash video. I had so much fun on this quad. I'm not selling it anytime soon, and if I do eventually sell it, it might be next summer whenever I want a boat or something like that. But for now, we're gonna be keeping that, especially with the sand tire setup on it. It's super, super fun. It digs, it is quick with the sand tires on. But I just wanted to put it here for reference that we will be selling the old Honda TRX 250 that you guys saw a few months ago, actually. I think it was the first barn find video I did, and the crazy Facebook marketplace, bad deal gone wrong, and that is just a project in itself. I don't have the time to mess with it. So I just wanted to put this here so you guys can tell what I'm gonna be selling both of these types of units for. So you guys know and love the tugboat, and if we shouldn't sell it and make some more content with it, it needs some stuff like some tires. They're all flat, and it could probably need a new motor. I think this is a 212 like Harbor Freight motor on it. Yeah, just a little Harbor Freight motor, and it's kind of salty, kind of muddy. I need to wash it off and, you know, get some Still It Back paint make it look nice and shiny, and see if anybody else wants this one-of-a-kind build. I bought it off my buddy Jesus, and he absolutely had a blast with it. I've had a blast with it. I haven't been able to actually ride it much because the throttle's sticking, so if someone's a little more mechanically inclined than me, they can figure that issue out. But it is a very unique build, and I will be selling it for what you guys read in the title, eventually down the line, a mudding four-wheeler. So I'm going to try to sell the tugboat, and I'm going to be selling the Honda 250 so we can start the fund and build up the deposit for a brand new mudding quad. Now, this is the hard part of the video because I need your guys' advice. I know a bunch of you guys are Honda, Rancher, Rincon, Recon diehards, and I know the other half of you guys are probably Can-Am, Outlander, Renegade diehards. So I want to do something a little different than everybody else. I really haven't decided or come close to making the decision on what I want yet. I don't want to go Honda, and I'm not sure I want to go Can-Am, even though in recent years Can-Am, you cannot beat them. So I'm trying to think of something a little different. Maybe you guys want to see a brute force build. Maybe you guys want to see some other kind of build that nobody's really done yet on YouTube in the mudding community. And I kind of want to just preface that that this channel is not going to become a mudding channel by any means. One of my biggest supporters in this decision of selling these units for a mudding quad is my girlfriend Ashlyn. She loves riding quads. She loves like going mudding and everything like that. So when I do get a four-wheeler, those videos will be with her, and you know, taking her to parks and taking her mudding, maybe taking the side-by-side with us and mudding that. I just wanted to preface, she's kind of the reason that I kind of want to get interested into this whole mudding community that you guys love. But I also want to build a fan base of my own by doing different kind of content, not just mudding. You guys have seen me on Brain's channel for a while. We used to go mudding all the time. I grew up actually mudding, but it's never something I've really wanted to film because the YouTubers I watch is what I kind of want to be like, and I'm going to tell you right now, the YouTubers I watch are totally different than the content that I make. The most style that I have closest to, I would say, is the C-Boys. They love to do the car stuff, the off-road stuff, stunts, just the good times. That is my bread and butter. That's what I try to base my kind of content on, is having a good time, having fun, doing reckless stuff, doing car stuff. I'm a big car guy, if you guys can't tell. I have Sport ST, the BMW, the truck, everything's modified. I cannot drive a stock vehicle to save my life. So that's what I kind of want to transition my channel into, is doing more car related things. I want to turbo my E30. I want to build my truck to be the ultimate tow rig to the track. There's a lot of stuff that I want to do with cars and kind of build a fan base on that kind of content. Some of the big YouTubers I watch have been Weston and his crazy build, Adam LZ, TJ Hunt. I've watched those guys for over probably 6 or 7 years, and so this is the kind of content that I always wanted to make, was building cars, outfitting them, driving the heck out of them. With the environment that I'm around, I was like, how can I mix off-road with the car stuff and have a lot of fun? And I thought the side-by-side. So once we get that back, it's actually in the shop right now. I gotta make a whole video about that. We're gonna be doing a whole bunch of car stuff with the side-by-side this summer, and I hope you guys are ready. This is what I originally wanted to do. We're gonna go on a few trips with it. We're gonna do some really cool stuff. I've got to order some parts that I just thought about right now. But yeah, I kind of hope you guys understand why I want to sell these units. I want to get a mudding quad. I do really want to make some content with it, but I don't want to base my whole channel around it. But if you guys want to see it, let me know in the comments. I still want to do a bunch of sport quad stuff. I'm taking it to a track soon. We are going to do the full send with the racing quad. Not a lot of people do it. I really do want to meet up with Pete Hager and ride with him, get some and learn some stuff from him. That dude's an absolute legend, especially on that giant Blair Scrambler that he has. I want to rip that thing. It sounds so good. Go check out Pete. I'll link his channel down in the description. Kind of just needed to update you guys. I haven't talked to you guys in forever. I really appreciate every single one of you. You guys killed it on the Mud Bash videos, and I can't wait to see your guys' reaction when we head out west this week. So stay tuned. Appreciate you guys. You guys mean the world to me. Thank you for letting me live this life. I can't wait for more. This is just the beginning. So stay tuned. I'll see you later. Peace out.